Hey guys, Ben here, Geelong Cable Locations. So I want to do a video today for those of you in the construction industry that use professional cable locators, come out to the site, use service detection locators, use guys that, like myself, that you pay to come out and locate where the underground cables are. Now relax, this is not an ad, I'm not trying to sell myself, I'm not trying to promote our business. What I want to do is educate you guys. Those of you that don't watch my videos all the time, that don't know who I am, don't know what we do, I do a few videos like this every now and then to try and help the industry out, trying to help you guys in the construction industry understand different aspects about cable locating and also changes that happen in the industry that not many people, there's not much promotion about, so to let you know. So I'm doing a video, so if you use guys that come out and regardless, if you're in Queensland, Sydney, Perth, wherever, if you use guys that come out and tell you where the underground services are, so you do a dial pretty request and you see there's cables out there and then you say, yep, can you come out and tell me where these underground pipes and cables are? If you pay someone to do that, to come out and do it for you, keep watching because there's been some changes that I think you need to know about. All right, now I know I'm going to piss off some people by doing this video. Those of you that, I get a few locators that do watch my videos. Hey guys, hope you're well. Most of you should like this video, maybe not most of you. There'll be a few of you that don't like this video that get pissed off with me for doing it. But boys, I don't give a fuck if you don't like the video or not. Because I'm not doing it for you, I'm doing it for the industry. So today we are talking about Telstra accredited cable locators. So, again, those of you that you do dial pretty requests, you understand how the system all works. You understand when you do a dial pretty request, the plans come back. In the plans, there'll be a list of accredited locators. So Telstra have been sending out a list of, so you do a dial pretty request and Telstra will send you back to get your plan of the underground services, get your legend that comes back, get your duty of care. Duty of care has been updated recently. If you haven't read it recently, have a read. It's pretty some good information in there. And you get your list of locators. So the list of people in here are people that are allowed to lift up the Telstra pit, hook on the Telstra cable, locate where it goes for you. They're the ones that are accredited to do it. So Telstra, for years now, I've been giving out a list of people that are allowed to do it. So that's where you know who you can call that's accredited to do it and who you can't. I don't give you a list of who you can't call. Anyway, but 6 months ago or so, roughly, the list changed. So Telstra have always had different systems that go by. They had a codes course that was real shit. They had a few other systems that you had to do. They've now got a new benchmark. It's higher than it's ever been before, which is good because there were a lot of jobs that were getting done by accredited locators that were doing shit. They were missing stuff. They were marking it wrong. Anyway, so Telstra's raised the bar. They've said from now on, if you want to be accredited to locate Telstra cables, you need to be a dial before you dig certified locator. So you need to be a pass the dial before you dig certified locators test to prove that you know what you're doing. So Telstra's done that. You don't need to know all the back end of it. Telstra did all that probably 6 months or so ago. And in doing that, they've said to all the locators, guys, go and sit the test. If you pass the test, the next time the accreditation comes out, we'll accredit you or we'll give you an accreditation. So let me explain. When you get accredited to locate Telstra cables, accreditation lasts, it's either 2 years or 3 years. I think the last one lasted 3 years, not 2 years. Generally it's 2 years. And over that period, and everyone depends on when you start it to when it finishes. Everyone's period finishes, starts a different time. But this last time, when it expired, they've said, if you want to reapply again to prove that if you want to keep locating Telstra cables, we now need you to pass this benchmark. If you pass that, if you can do that, all good, you can keep doing it. If you don't, bang, you're out. You're not allowed to locate Telstra cables anymore. So this list that you guys have probably seen for the last 4, 5, 10 years, depends on the last time you saw it, has changed. So the reason why I'm doing this video, again, is for those of you that in the industry, you're doing digging every day, you're out there excavating all the time, and you've got a locator you've always used. So those of you that are loyal, those of you that have got a locator that you've got a spare dial, that you get to a new site, at a new job site, you're looking around, looked at some underground services here, let's just call Joe Blow from Joe Blow Locating to come out, because you always call him. So those of you that are loyal, thank you. As a locator that's been doing locating for many years, can I say, thank you. We love loyal customers. So from the guy that you're using in Newcastle or the guy that you're using in Perth, the locator you're using. I'm telling you now from them. Thank you. But what you need to do, so now on, what you need to do is just double check they're still accredited locating. Double check they're still accredited. So do your job footage request. Get your plans, come back. Get your list, go through it. So all I want you to do is go get your list and run your finger down it and double check his name is on the list. His company name is on the list. Double check it's there, see it, beautiful, it's on the list, bang. All finished. Nothing else you need to do. You've done the right thing, all good. If his name's not on the list, he's not accredited, you're not allowed to use him. So if he's no longer on the list, if he's not accredited, he's no longer accredited locator, you're not allowed to use him. Now, excuse me, you're not allowed to speed either. You're not allowed to do a lot of other things that people still do. So if you are still going to use, now, I'm not Telstra, I'm not giving you permission to do this, but I know some of you are still going to use locators that are not accredited locators. So if you are going to break the rules, if you are going to do the wrong thing, all I'm asking you to do is cover your ass. What you need to do, if you're the excavator operator, if you're a plumber, if you're an electrician, if you're the guy, the worker out there, and you have a superior to talk to, all you need to do is make sure you put it in writing and tell them that you want to keep using this locator. You've used this locator for years. He fucks up every now and then, but it's no big deal. You trust him. You're happy with what he does. You want to keep using him, all you need to say to your supervisor, dear sir, well, supervisor, whatever you call your boss, I want to keep using Joe Blow from Joe Blow Locating to do my locating, but I watched a video the other day that Ben did, and Ben said to check the accreditation list. I've looked at the list, and he's no longer accredited. But I want to keep using him. As long as you get their permission, then you're okay. Well, you're not okay because Telstra said you're not allowed to do it, but as long as you got his permission, then you've got your ass covered. I'm just talking about you guys right now. Forget about Telstra, forget everyone else. I'm talking about you guys. Cover your ass, as long as you've got your ass covered. If you're the boss, if you're the manager, if you're the owner, if you're the director, ring your insurance company and say the same thing. Hey, I go to the pub every weekend with this guy. Our kids play footy together. He's a nice bloke. Yeah, he fucked up every now and then and he missed a few cables, but he hasn't got the Telstra accreditation. Telstra want him to jump through hoops. Telstra want him to learn how to use a locator. Telstra want him to get his insurance. He doesn't want to do any of that. So as the owner, you want to say to the insurance company, and again, do it in writing. So you've got something, paper trail to back you up. Get their permission for you to keep using someone that is not accredited. So you want to say to them, can we keep using him? If they say yes, then again, Telstra will still be pissed off for you for using him because he's accessing something he's not allowed to, but you've got your ass covered. Because if you get out to the site and he goes and locates a Telstra cable over there, and you go and dig over there, and you hit the optic fibre over there, and he's located over there, the shit's going to hit the fan. Telstra's going to come out the site and Telstra's going to say to you, what the fuck have you done? The banks have got no internet, the schools have got no internet, none of the shops have got any FPOS, the mobile phone tower's not working, all the mums have got no Facebook, they can't access the Facebook. And you say, wait, yeah. I had a cable locator come out the site. He told me it was over there. Oh, did I say over there? Over there. Anyway. And they say, did you? Okay, well, at least we can sue the cable locator because the cable locator's got insurance, so we know we can use him and get the money out of him. So they'll say, what's the cable locator's name? You say, Joe Blow. They look at the list. There's no Joe Blow locating that's accredited. So they're going to then go to you, try and ruin you, get your insurance, try to get the money out of you guys. The bank's going to sue you. Everyone else is going to. Shit is going to hit the fan. You'll be in the front page of paper. It's all going to go down. But the main thing you want to make sure is your ass is covered. That your insurance company is going to cover all the cost. Because again, we're talking about when optic fibre gets hit, we're talking about big bucks. So if you've done the wrong thing, as long as your insurance company covers you, you're okay. So the whole point of this video, all I want to do, I don't want to scare you. Guys, my videos aren't normally like this. My videos are normally chirpy and all happy, and I'm normally I'm not in an office like this. But there are the accreditation list has changed, and I want to make sure that and Telstra haven't advertised this properly yet. No one realises. I know there are a lot of contractors out there at the moment that don't even do dial footage requests. They'll just call a locator and say, mate, you look after it all, which is fine. I still advise all my guys to get their own dial footage request, do their own dial footage plans, so that you've got them on file, so that you know what's there yourself. But if you want to use someone to do all of that, that's fine. But just make sure they're accredited. If they're not accredited, make sure you get your ass covered if you are going to keep using them. Again, I advise don't keep using them, but if you are going to keep using them, I advise don't speed either, and people still speed. If you are going to keep using them, then make sure you've got your ass covered. Again, guys, my videos aren't like this normally. If you've got any questions, leave the comments below. I'll post this in probably YouTube and Facebook more than likely. So leave your comments below if you have any questions about any of this and see if I can help out and explain it to you. If you haven't watched my content before, I do post pretty regularly on Facebook. YouTube, not that much anymore. I used to do a bit more on YouTube, but I haven't posted a video on there for a little while. And normally I'm out on site. Normally I'm having fun. Normally I'm telling you something new, something that we get doing, something what's going on, teaching you, trying to teach you something. Again, I am teaching you something here. Just I am trying to educate you guys, trying to help you, trying to protect your ass. All right, guys, this video's gone on too long as it is. Any questions, leave the comments below. But until then, I do hope you're well. Take care and bye for now.